Hello everyone. Finally trying to get some videos done. This is my June journal from Just Do It challenge for Dearjuliejulie. Some old seam binding ancient. So here goes. I just wanted a simple one signature journal. Just one signature journal with I like to put fabric on the outside. I use scrapbook paper, old woolly. Get an idea here. We'll just sort of go through it. Clusters, we had some 9 clusters we had to do. This was a stackable tag that we had. Her red, white, and blue children kit is what I use mostly. There might be a few other things scattered in occasionally because I still have some left over from old digitals. I'm not going to tell you everything, what all the pieces are, because I didn't post-it note them this time. But a lot of page ensembles that we had to have, different things, and I backed it with some old paper that I dyed. Love the way the paper feels like a fabric. It's done with crepe paper or streamers, party streamers. I've had those for a while. I did a chemistry activity with my students, and that's where that comes from. A few years ago, still had some papers left over. I did a little difference this time. A lot of writing space. It's fabric flip with a pocket. A little notebook under there. Oh no, just fabric flip on that one. This is one of my pockets that I did. They're called burrito pockets. I don't know if you all have heard of those, but that's what most people call them. Even used die cuts and things in this time. This is some punches. It's not usually me. A lot of blank spaces for journaling. Flip up, flip down, little pocket thing there. A lot of writing with a tag. The clusters or that crepe paper done. I just think that gives it a neat look, and I wish you all could feel this. It literally honestly feels like handmade paper when you dye with the streamers. I don't know what it is, but it does. This is so it's got some pockets here. So the tags, all these tags and journaling cards have journaling spaces on the back. It's a gorgeous kit. That is a top tuck. I do have a few more things. I've got everything in here and it's completed, and I could add more stuff, but I didn't want to make it really thick because I want to make it sort of a writing journal. Add pictures to it if you want. Well, I think I forgot to adhere that in. Whoops. I will get that in, but it was a clear packet with some tags. Even used some vintage stuff in here this time. I usually don't use my vintage stuff. I've got plenty. I just try not to use it for some reason. This time I sort of ventured out and did it. Double tuck. That is, you know when you punch something out? Well, I take and I cut around my punches, and I use them for images as well. It's a neat way to extend your supplies out. You can actually tell that's where that bird was punched out of. I did combine a lot of these cards and tags that you see, learning cards and tags that you see in here in the punches. Kara Brandon had has a June challenge going on. You can still get in on it. Where, you know, it's a mass, sort of like a mass make. And so I combined some lace, a coffee dyed lace paper. It's a pocket or a tuck. And so I sort of combined her challenge and used the things. We were supposed to have 5 things on all of our stuff. We had to have a something old, and I've got 2 something olds, the Rick Rack and the seam binding. Something old, something new. That's my napkin. Some lace, something blue. I did one lace, one blue, one old. Something old, something new, something blue, something lace, and a Dear Julie digital too. And that's what we had to do on everything that we made. And so that's where that's coming from. And so I sort of combined it. And some of my tags and stuff I did for that challenge, where I did my bases and got things started in my decorating from there. And that sort of gave me a jump. Gave me extra things for my journals too. This is a pocket tuck, whatever you want to call it. I call it other things. But I actually used a children's book image. It's a bird. And I used it as the pocket there. I don't know. I just sort of like that. And so I made it work because I enjoyed it. I really liked the way it looked. And so I've got that in there. And how the tail, I trimmed off a little bit of it because it's really long. But I did a page tab on the back side of it. So it sort of worked out. Let's see. It flips up. There's a pocket here. Flip it up. Another pocket here. All kinds of tags and things in there. But so many of her pages were so pretty you didn't even have to worry about doing anything with them. It's right here, tucks in there. That was a cutout file folder tab that she has. That she came up with. And so I sort of combined it there. You know, this pulls out the writing, and it will tuck right underneath that little piece of library card. I used a little library card. Well, if I could do it, I can't. Of course, when you try to put anything back together in a video, it doesn't happen. So be it. But anyway, and that comes up there and sort of helps hold it down too. But then that edge tucks underneath that belly band and it holds it closed. Multi-pocket page. There's all kinds of little pockets. I used some of the parts of my old things that I made. A big tag back there. It will go. I just gotta. It's a trifold wallet. A little notebook right there in the middle. Little belly band there. And there's some more of those cutouts from die cuts that I done, or punches that I've done. And so I think that looks just as pretty as the cuts, you know. Don't just toss it all. You can use it. A little pocket there. Little pockets. Flip flops. I think this is a flip flop. Got a little tuck there. That's some vintage wallpaper I had. It has a lot of stuff on it. But a lot of writing space there. I don't even remember what this is. Oh, trifold wallet. With some tags and stuff in there. And there you go. There is my June Challenge journal from Dearjuliejulie. Just Do It Junk Journal Challenge. Still time to get in on it if you want. Thank you.